Morning, morning, morning. Another Monday morning. Beautiful morning out there. Just sorting myself out, sorting out the windows. There we go. Opening the windows, literally to let the air in and to sort out the stream. Right, what have I got to do today? Got to post a couple of things. They've got to go. Got a few other things I could pack up. Nothing too large. Sales have they been? Meh. Last 6 days, no, not great actually. Not great. Had a couple of really good days. Sunday, Monday last week, but since then, not a lot. So I thought what I'd do is people are turning up. That's always good, isn't it? Hello, Rosie. Try and say hello to everyone. Hello, Limelight. Hello, Vintage Views. Good to see you. Hello, Mark. Good to see you all. I'm in a bit of a mess, actually. I've got a lot to list. Now, normally I sort of say one of my worries outside the boot fair season is scrabbling for stock. Of course, I've always got loads of stuff, but, you know, actual good stock that sells quickly. But I do seem to, it seems to be piling on top of me at the moment. There's only one thing to do, really, is just to get it listed. But the first thing I'm going to do some admin and look at the old listings first. So I'll go through them. I normally would do 5 or 10 a go. Upstream connect error or disconnect reset before headers. What? Let's try and refresh that page. Let me know what you're up to on this glorious day. What a glorious day to be staying in front of a computer, listing on eBay. I'm hoping to sort of push on in the morning. I'm going to get out for about an hour. I'm saying to myself, get out and go on for an hour and then get back on it. I'm wanting to list everything that I picked up at the boot fair. But I won't be doing that on this stream because I might do a back from the boot fair video. All I'm doing on this channel is lives at the moment, which I'm not really giving it a lot of TLC. But I hope you like it anyway. I hope you like the lives. Cloudy and Stoke. It's absolutely roasting down there. Right, so let's have a look at some old listings. Now, I've got a multi-listing here. That is selling. That is ticking along, so we'll leave that one. Got a pair of Nike Air Force Slow Whites, which I've got for 50 quid. Nice pair of trainers, those are. Canon EOS 750. A Hey Dougie Talking Toy. Marvel Disney Infinity Bundle, which was just low. Why I got that, I don't know. Some old Hornby train. Bit of everything here. How many is that? That's 5. Let's do 5 more. Adidas Grace trainers. Got them on for 21. A Reckle mirror, which I got for $4.99, might be taken off the shop. I'll leave that for now. Another Railway. A Kindle. 3rd gen Kindle. Bit of a weird one, that one. So we'll do that. Another couple of train bits. And a weird Exacta lens Carl Zeiss sunken mountain bellows, which I would have got. I remember Neil talking to me about that. I would have got that early last year. Got that up for £74.99. 8 views, no watchers. Is that 10? That's 11. Well, let's do that. So I'm going to end the listings. Get rid of the old crap. That's what I say. Say hello, everyone. 23 people watching. How many likes have we got? No likes at all. 23 thumbs down. How was your weekend? Did you go booting? I've got another question of the day for you all. Who wants a question of the day? Always like to come to these streams with a question. Get the old brain in gear. Right, unsold, not relisted. So I'm going to do multiple edit. So I'm just going to select all these 11 that I've just taken down. I'm just going to reduce the price by a little bit, what I think would be good. So that is 11 selected. Let's see how many views they got. So the train had a watcher. The other train stuff had no watchers. Which one's that? Okay, so that may be West German one. And that one didn't have a watcher. It's that balance between the Marvel, Disney, Infinity stuff didn't do anything. Why the hell I got that, I don't know. Right, they're all about the same, all kind of like doing nothing right. So sell similar on all of those. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Question of the day. Let's just go through these. Right, first Arnold train was on for $13.99, $11.99. Second one, $19.99, $17.99. Third one, the Kindle. Third gen, not the best of gen, $17.99 to $15.99. Another train on for $14.99. I'm going to go for $13.49, 10% on that one. Pair of trainers, £20.99, weird price, $18.99. Another train, which was $16.99. We'll put that to $14.99. The Infinity rubbish, $9.99. That's £3 reduction, probably still won't sell. Canon EOS 750, spares repairs. Just want to get rid of it, really. $16.99 from $19.99. That's 30% off, I think. Or is it 15% off? Can't quite work it out. And a Hey Dougie soft toy. I've only got it on for $5.99. I'm going to keep that at $5.99. You can't really go much lower than that. Peter Ray. Right, so glad Peter's in. Because my question of the day is, do you like meeting people at boot fairs? Bit of an open-ended question. Being a grumpy old man, I love talking about reselling, and I love talking about reselling when I'm outside of the boot fair. But to be honest, and it's brutally honest, I don't like meeting people at boot fairs because it distracts me. And I've got a classic example of this, and people know this. I was at the boot fair yesterday, and I came to this stall, and they had a lovely pair of new Skechers, brand new, and they were there. And on the floor, and there was also a pair of boots, and I was going to get both. I was thinking, but the lady on the stall wasn't there, and I was waiting around. Well, it seemed like an absolute lifetime. I was waiting around. I was waiting around for a long time. I was on my second scoot around the boot fair, I think I was. Might have been on my first. And I'm waiting for her to get back, and I was standing by the boots, and I had those in my hand, and I was going to get both. Just waiting to talk to her. Had a chat with the person on the next stall, see if he knew where he was. I think she was taking her kid to the toilet or something. Anyway, then I saw Pete, and I started chatting to Pete, and then the lady came back, and I was just about to go and get the boots as well, and some other reseller came along and picked up the boots. I should have picked up both, so I've only got myself to blame. But it was the distraction of the situation, her not being at the stall, and the distraction of talking to Pete. I mean, I do like talking to Pete, and I do like talking to a lot of the local resellers, but I annoy myself when I let it distract me from getting something I should have got. I mean, I probably would have made 40 or 50 quid on those boots. So it's quite annoying, really. But also lesson learned, my own fault. Should have got my hands on them. So yeah, Pete, there you go. You distraction, you. But of course, I do like talking generally to resellers about reselling. Love talking on here. But at the boot fair, I do want to stay in the zone. I want to stay in focus. I don't want people showing me what they've got because it will just, fry my brain and affect me. And I don't really, this is terrible because I'm probably going to get a few local people watching this, but I don't generally like to say hello. I'm really, really grumpy. Or if it is hello, just very quickly. Pete just turned up at that point. Only time I saw you. When I was driving away, yeah. Round twice and out. That was me. I was rather tired, Pete, because I did a 5K run on Saturday. The Saturday boot fair got cancelled because there was a 30% chance of rain. Did it rain? No, it didn't rain. So nobody was too best pleased about that. Yes, this is true. Another sort of Zen thing learning about reselling is even if you're showing something and or you've missed out, you've got to let it go and just keep on with the next thing. Can't get angry about it, can you? Well done, Pete. Yeah, I've got loads and loads of shoes. Got some gaming bits. Did you see that DS? There's a pink DS with charger, couple of games, crap games, 25 quid. Too much money, but I went around on the second scoot round thinking, broken hinge on the DS. Screens were good, but I'm £5. And she said, I said, how much without the game? She wanted 20 quid for it. It's got a charger, but it's just not worth it. Nobody wants a broken hinge. I would probably use it to fix another one. But talking about gaming stuff, this year when I'm picking up gaming stuff, I'm putting it to one side. It's not going on straight away. So I will tell you what I've accumulated so far this year. I've got 3 PS3 Slims, a boxed Wii, 2 loose Wii bundles with games and some extra bits, PS2 Slim, PS1 Slim, and 2 DSs at work, and one that has got a bit of black screenage. So yeah, too much money. So that's all going. It'll be kept till about September, and I'll list it then. I've got loads of other stuff to get on and list, which I'm going to start now. Right. So those 10 have been relisted. Let me just delete them out of my ended but unsold. So I delete those. So they're back on the store a bit cheaper. Give them a little boost. Keep my eye on those in the next few days. Did I do the bellows? Let me just double check this. Active listings. I did see a bag that looked like it had bowls in it. I think it was a blue kind of zip bag. Or was that the one you got, Pete? You did do some footage and get a haul. Yeah, I'm not doing. I mean, like I say, I might do a kind of back from the boot fair. Here's my haul, but it won't be any car boot footage. People do love the car boot footage, but I don't like filming it because again, it distracts me. I should do really if I cared about the number of subscribers and views that I get. I probably would, but. Right, let's delete those out and that one. And the channel has reached a landmark. This is we've just gone under. Let's have a look at this. Oh, we might have gone back over. It gone under 3,000 subs. Unlike the Merlin of YouTube. Benjamin Button. I'm going to start off with like a good amount of subs, and then I've got 3,000. It's gone up by one. I've got exactly 3,000. Someone will probably unsub now. The sort of thing Tom would do. But before too long, I'll be disappearing up my own YouTube. Never mind. Right. The first item it's a reel-to-reel. It's one of these. It's down there. It's a big boy item. I'm going to have to move it. I'm just going to draft it. I've already been photographing trainers this morning and cleaning trainers. This is drafted, and I will need to test it later. I will test it like, do the reels go round? But, put it in the listing. I'll probably do a video on the thing as well. Hello, Fluffy. 2 grey and black bags holding 2 bowls in each bag. I don't know if it's the one I saw then. The one I saw had some sort of name on the cover, but it looked like bowls. But I just thought, I don't want those. But yeah, good. I'm glad you got a good pick up there, Pete. It's always your sort of thing. Right then, people are asking £380, 150 bids, 112 parts only from the US, 250 buy it now collection in person. I'm going to be packaging this, which will be nice. Right, let's have a look at solds. 225 on an offer. 160. Doesn't look like it's got the case. 165 parts. Let's have a quick look at the highs. Sort this by price, not something I normally like doing. 425 is the highest price. 395. Let's have a look at the UK ones. So 425, 395, 350, excellent condition. $350. I think that will be outside the range of my offers. I normally cap that at £150 because that would be, if I had a coupon on that, that would be like about £28. I'll put £30 off $350. So I think I'll put it on for $350. I'd like to get over 300. Realistically, anything over 250 is good. So 350. So I've got to go away and test it. It'll be whether the belts are working or not. If the belts aren't working, I will probably put in the title needs new belts, spares repairs. Right, first big boy item. Give the store a bit of a kick up the you-know-what. I'll keep the postage on it. It's £7.49 postage, which will probably cover it. Be less than 20 grams. What a name. Can you guess who he is yet? Yeah, this is very true. And in actual fact, it's my unique selling point. Generally, reselling is you're doing the same thing every day. So it's an honest representation of what it is. But yeah, I pride myself in being one of the most boring resellers out there. Good to chat at Boots after a round or two, yeah. Oh, was it you got them? I didn't realise you were local. Well, I haven't picked them up because I'd been distracted talking to Pete. But never mind, I was talking last week about the £270 item I missed out on by a millisecond. It is part of the game, and I guess it's all is fair in love and war and car boots. I didn't have my hand on them, so they were up for being picked up. But I didn't realise. You must come say hello. You might have already done that. You know what I'm like with names. He's a real diamond. I'm the most boring person in the world. I think that's a Monty Python sketch. I want to become an accountant. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yes, if you see me at the car, packing stuff in the boot, ready to go, so come and say hello. If I'm whizzing around the stall trying to look at something, don't bother me, honestly. Right, moving on. Oh, another big boy. It's only, I mean, it's a very boring item. I mean, it's the sort of item you always see. I mean, it's 10 to a penny. Why would you watch my channel? All you get is this boring stuff. It's a Frigg 7. It's a receiver. You can get like radio on it, but you can get radio from far, far away. So again, I've got to test this somehow. I haven't got an aerial for it, so that's going to be interesting. So again, it will be a kind of it powers on and does this, and I will do a video for it. So we're not getting any. A Yaoz. The make is Yaozu. There are a lot of channels actually that are not very interesting, mentioning no names. I mean, I'm quite excited that I might take the gold medal for the most boring one. Here we go, Yao Musen. But God, there are some boring channels out there. I think I can take a little bit of boring, but if it's like a very long pre-recorded video, I can't take a lot of boring. I'll give me a 10-minute pre-recorded. Give me a 10-minute video. I'm in. Like Ricky Resells, you know, or Nick, or 10 minutes. Right, 89, 125, 105, 52, 95, 225. Immaculate condition boxed. This is not immaculate condition or boxed. Right, let's have a delve in these. What does this one say? Only tested as far as plugging in and seeing the lights come on. If you have any questions, yeah, that'll be me, unfortunately. Okay, let's have a look at the 125. Excellent working order. Okay. Let's have a look at the 105. Sold us for parts and spares repairs. Very clean. Would benefit from a service. So I think I'll put this at 125. That will be a £10 off on the 8% voucher. We'll try for 125. Hello, Shabba. Good to see you. I think I saw a little photograph that Ian had got. I can't remember what was on it. I'm sure he's been round the boot fairs on the old Insta. Well, in actual fact, moss is growing on my shed roof, and I'm in the process of killing it. So I don't know, it could be a bad sign, actually. But moss is fascinating, actually. When you take it off your shed, you just have to be very careful you don't break the what are they called, shingles or something on the shed. You have to be very careful with that. Rolf or Holf or whatever your name is, you must let me know if you have an interesting channel or whether you are here for inspiration for how to be very boring. Perhaps he's didn't the spoonerism of that, didn't he die recently? I think he did. I mean, there's hope yet. Yeah, died last year. Right, 125 for that one. On to the next one. I've never watched the RT Crowd. I'm currently using this live as a masterclass of what not to do. Good God, I mean, you obviously have not been watching the channel. The day I come on here and tell people what to do is the day, you know, do unsubscribe. You're probably not subscribed, so I don't even know why I'm telling you. If you watch people expecting, like, they're going to tell me what to do, then more for you, to be honest. Crazy guy. But do tell us, if you are a reseller, what you sell, and let us know it all. Let us know what you do, rather than sit here spouting all that negativity. Cambridge Audio, Topaz CD10. Sold a Cambridge Audio last week. It went, the display was a little bit faulty, but it still went for good money. It's funny, we haven't had a twat on the stream for a while. I normally, you know, listen to them for a bit and then get rid of them. But, yeah, good to see you anyway. Okay. Let's have a look at solds on this one. 56 from the British Heart Foundation. Parts only at 20 quid. So that covers more than covers what I paid. 46, 44, hasn't got the remote control. £40. It's around 40, 50 quid. I was one here on bids for 67. That's done well. 69.99. I was going to say 50, but I might try 60. 60 plus postage. Peter Ray needs to have his spanner ready. Yeah, make sure it's a big heavy one as well. Anywhere around the back of the neck is fine. I quite enjoy watching people make prats of themselves. It's quite entertaining. More entertaining than this. Right, 59.99. I mean, what are you expecting if you come on watching someone who's listing stuff on eBay? Fucking wildebeest, you know, striding along the Serengeti, Vesuvius erupting. No, it's someone listing on eBay, talking about eBay, talking about car boots. 60 quid plus postage. Draft that one up. See how we go. Right. How many items is that? I've done the 10 that are relisted and 3 there. There's one right down here, which is now this one I picked up from, this was a boot fair last week. And I've just sold a Technic CD player. So was it the same one? Oh, does she? No, I don't often. I haven't had one for a while. But like I say, I haven't really been putting a lot of effort in. I guess it's when you start putting the effort in, you'll get more. Always a sign that you're doing all right, really, when you get your first Pratt. But anyway, always good to see. Always good to see for a bit. I'm intrigued by it because they're obviously a reseller, saying what not to do. I wanted to come on here and him to tell me what to do. That's what I wanted. He didn't do it. And now I need my nappy changed. Right, Technics. Let's have a look. 580A. That's what's sold. I've got a 480A. Okie dokie. So I had the 580 up for $44.99. Yeah, Technics CD players around about the 40 quid mark. Nothing amazing. She does vertical lives, which is like a shorts video format that they always. Oh right, okay. I did wonder why she was profiled. 65. Why is this more money than the other one? I was expecting the higher the number. No, here we go. Sold 40 quid. 30 parts only. 30 quid. Parts only 30 quid. That's pretty good for parts only. 25 for a 580. 60 quid plus remote. Bloody hell, the remotes cost 27 quid. Those remotes are always good. I'm going to try 50s. A bit optimistic, that is. 8% voucher on that, 4 quid off, 45, 46. So, in the ballpark. Save for later. Oh, God, I've just seen. I've got another item over there. So I'm drafting all this up. It's all got to be tested, though. Yeah, he probably will. I wonder if he is local. I do know a local guy who does. He's always quite proud of the fact that he trolls a lot of resellers. I'm like, oh, okay. But he does it in the nicest possible way. But yeah, the boot fair was good this Sunday. I was tired because I am doing Couch to 5K at the moment. I've mentioned that last week. Happy Chap's doing it as well. He's not in at the moment, but so I'm just going into week 5. Last week I was doing a 3-minute run, and then a 5-minute run, and then a 3-minute run, and then a 5-minute run. And I did this on Tuesday and Thursday, and on Saturday I was thinking, because the boot fair got cancelled, I was thinking, I could actually go to Park Run, which is the thing that my kids are going to and my Liz is going to, my Liz. But I was a bit like, can I actually complete it? Because of the runs that I'm doing at the moment, I'm probably doing about 3K. But I thought, I'll go for it, because if I don't, I've still got to do my Saturday run in the day anyway. So Park Run was done. Registered on the Park Run site. Went round with Liz. She slowed up for me and was doing her pace. And what I found was it was all right to start with. Then it got really quite difficult. And then kind of got easier towards the end, which is kind of, I remember when I ran before, it's very much getting into it, getting into the zone. It's a mental block rather than anything. Although I was running in the beginning of last week and my legs just weren't working. But I did it. I did the 5K. It wasn't a fast time. It was, what I did was I was doing my 3 minutes running, 3 minutes, 1.5 minutes walking, 5 minutes jogging, doing the Couch to 5K thing. And then I was having another walk, and then I thought, well, I'll just do another batch. We had some lady fall over in front of me and Liz. She totally stacked it. I think she hit a rock or something, and she just went boom. So we kind of waited around, and we called one of the marshals over. And I said to Liz, do you mind if this is affecting my time? So she stayed with her, and I think a marshal turned up, and I shot off. I wasn't needed. I was dead wood. So I got to the end, and my boys do it. 2 youngest boys do it, and they do it in about 25 minutes. And the only marathon I'll be having is a Snickers. And they finished after 25 minutes. My time was 43. And during my last bit, I was walking, thinking I could actually run. And then they sort of met me, and I started jogging with them, which was quite nice. But I think Couch to 5K, a lot of people aim for under half an hour, and don't do it until they get sort of close within that time. I was quite happy going round slowly and just having a baseline that I can improve. I think I might get to about 35. I'll be surprised if I can break 30. Who knows, though? This week, tomorrow, thank God. I run on Saturday. I get 2 days off now because, like I say, I run on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Day of rest in between, apart from this little batch, because I get Sunday and Monday off and run on Tuesday. Only the problem is on Sunday, I'm walking around the bloody boot fair for 3 hours. So this week, tomorrow, I'm doing 3 sets of 5-minute runs with, I think, a couple of minutes in between. And then I do a 5 and 8 and a 5, I think. And then I do a 20-minute run. Where the hell does that come from? Yes, anyone who sees Dead Souls and Dentures, that's a good name for a YouTube channel, actually. A very interesting YouTube channel, Dead Souls and Dentures. It's Jamie Dodger. I did actually think, was that boot guy Jamie Dodger? Because I know he's a local guy, but he's probably down the A3. Local as in the greater local. Our little Venn diagram might just cross over at the A3, because I have seen Jamie Dodger videos where he's like, he's buying that Sylvanian Families at the A3. Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, no, he is good. It is good. What I cannot wait to get to is where it, like a half-hour run or a 5K run or whatever it is, doesn't seem like a massive task. A bit like I would walk to Carshalton and it would be quite nice, and walk back, and I'd be like, that'd be nice to get out. If I can do that with, I'm just going to pop out for 20, 30 minutes and go for a run, and I'm not going to get back and collapse. But yeah, I'm a bit of an old codger. Yeah. What sparked the Couch to 5K? Well, what sparked it was that one of the twins was doing Duke of Edinburgh. They've all done Duke of Edinburgh, and he had to get a physical element to it, and he one of them's volunteering at table tennis and doing something, and he was a bit stuck, so Liz sorted it out for him, and so she said, oh well, I'll do it with you Saturday mornings, we'll just do it. They started it in January, and I was like, yeah, that seems good, I'll do that. And then January came around, and I was like, I think I had a cold or something. I was like, oh yeah, I'll do it next week. Anyway, a few months go past, I still haven't done it. And then the thought of actually doing it, I can't, I wouldn't be able to just go to a park and do it. So I thought, okay, I will try and get myself, somewhere near being able to do a 5K. And that was Couch to 5K. So started, like I say, we just beginning week 5 at the moment. I think Happy Chappy's a week behind, but it's really good. It's really good. I mean, there are some moments. If anyone else is doing it, I'd recommend trying to find a flat area, because start of this week I was doing, what was I doing? 3 minute, 5 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. And there's a slight incline. I've got a loop. I go around the houses, and there's a slight incline going up the road. And on the second lot of 3 minutes, it really got me. I just like the old my calves. I need to do stretches on my calves. Can't touch my toes. And I think as soon as you're using your calves to power off or go up slight inclines, you're stuffed. So I've got to stretch my calves. But I try and run around parks. Parks are normally quite flat. So yeah, thanks, Ian. Do you run? It looks like you might run. Imagine the reseller Olympics. Yeah, who would be the hammer thrower? Probably Steve from Wolverhampton, who's on holiday at the moment. I keep watching his, seeing his holiday snaps. Oh, everyone who's in, there's only 36 of you. Good God, I watched something the other day. Derek Tap Peddler. Have you seen his video of him almost dying? I mean, do go and have a look at the barn did collapse video, because had it been a second later or a second earlier, I think Derek wouldn't be with us anymore. It'd be Dead Peddler rather than Tap Peddler. It was unbelievable video. Couldn't believe it. So it's about 10 minutes in, his shed collapses, and he gives all the slow-mos as well. He's going in there to get a ladder. I mean, yeah, screw the hard hat. You don't need that. He's got these roof trusses or beams or whatever they're called, like all the triangle bits. And you just hear it go, and then the whole lot just falls on you, all these massive timbers. It is absolutely nuts. QE Park Run on Saturday was a tough one. A3 on Sunday, yeah. Yeah, God, I did the A3 at the beginning of the season, the one the Sylvanian families were at, and it just seemed too... I was like, this is too big. It's too big, that thing. Oh, everyone likes the running. Well, Jack, you could fire the starting pistol. Right. Have I got any? Oh, I've got one. I've got one more big boy. Let's go and get the big boy. Cheltenham Lee's not in. I was going to show him some toys. There was a man selling vintage Star Wars. Big boy. At the boot fair, but I didn't buy it. I bought some Meccano off him, which I think is not a great buy. And I bought some Masters of the Universe, which I was going to sell show Lee. But he said this Meccano was from, it's just been in the loft for ages. And then I turned around, he's got some Masters of the Universe, Star Wars, it's all in bags. I was thinking, you're a bloody vintage toy trader. You know what you're doing here. This hasn't come down from your loft. I still bought this Masters of the Universe stuff, though, because it was only £3. I think I might get 15 to 20 out of it. But it's also got, in the bag, was this Rocket Raccoon. This is one of those mash-up things. Mash up. So that can't sell on its own. So that's just... I should do that as a giveaway. Is anybody wants, or just send it to Ian or something? Or, I just do not want... That's just going to hang around. I don't want it. Right. It's an M Audio Project Mix. The seat's going down because of the weight. It's a Project Mix, M Audio. Again, testing this will be fun. I will test the inputs and outputs on this one. Hopefully it powers on. It might just be, well, if there's anything wrong with it, it's probably that the power supply's gone, to be honest, but it has got a power supply with it. Now, parts only, 80 quid someone wants. Pre-owned, sort of a few things on bid starting at 70 quid. 120 buy it now. Right, let's have a look at the sold. Let's get into the world of reality. Where's old Nobben gone? Pete, have you hit him on the head with a spanner? He seems to be being very quiet. There you go. Cracks once, then cracks again, and falls down. Crazy. He was so lucky. Yeah. Oh, Derek. Yeah, he was so. I mean, lucky to be alive. Unbelievable. And he saved the ladder. He comes out, he's got this ladder. I'd be like, screw the ladder. It was unbelievable. Do check it out. I mean, that is, it's a mad video. It's one of the maddest videos I've seen for ages. Hi, BCP. Good to see you. The flat peddler. Yeah, good God. Hello, Gary. How you doing? I've been buying shed loads of trainers. Probably going to do a little haul vid. These are quite nice. Loads of Converse, which I can, you know, I'll never turn my nose up at those. And I've got a pair of Ed something. Ed the Duck. What were they called? Oh, was some. She said she got them in the lanes in Brighton. What are they called? Can't find the bloke. Ed Hardy. Love Kill Slowly, which are really nice. There's a little bit of damage on them, but not huge amounts of money. I thought they might be quite good money. Ed Hardy. You ever heard of them? Gary would have heard of them. They kind of like got skulls on the side. I can't see them around at the moment. I'd probably take them downstairs to photograph. But yes, there you go. Hello, Faye and Simon. Good to see you. Yeah, please, for God's sake, take it. Anyone. And it's got a blue leg, which is it's part mashed. So I got that with a Skeletor, a Stratus, apparently. He-Man wasn't my thing. It came out just as I was stopping getting into toys. And I think that's called a Leech. So I'm going to bundle those together and that'll be 20 quid for those. My local car boot was busy this weekend. 26 rows and each row had about 20 stalls. That's about 520 stalls. Hello, Tom. Shiny stuff. Right, back to the M Audio. Solds. M Audio Project Mix IOut Control Surface Ableton Pro Tools Cubase Reason Firewire. What does that mean? £85 on an offer with £10 postage. Only one has sold. So these mixes, they're not, I mean, they look fantastic. I mean, the size of this thing. Look at the size of this thing. That's no moon. It's a bloody mixer. 85. So what are the live listings doing? Parts only 80 quid. M Audio Project Mix. Blah, blah, blah. Untested charity. Oh, Catherine House Hospice. There's another one. Let's have a look at this one. 75. What are they saying? Collection only. Power adapter included. Instruction manual can be downloaded from the internet. 75 on bids. Right, 85. 85, buy it now. 85 quid, it's yours. Let's hope it works. Hardy, yeah, I think. Yeah, I saw when I did the search, I saw all the t-shirts and tops, all the similar designs, skulls, kind of love, a logo with love in it. A vintage kimono, nice. Oh, it's from She-Ra. Oh, okay. Well, I'll probably just say He-Man bundle because I'm not an expert. Disappointing. It's not got the tools. Probably why this bloke, who apparently got them down from his loft, had them all in a bag just to get rid of. It's probably his, stuff that isn't worth a great deal of money. These Star Wars figures were rubbish as well. But he wanted a £5 each for those. I thought £3 for that lot is kind of all right. That's very nice of you to ask, Tom. I've been all right. Like I say, I'm trying to get a little bit fitter and slowly getting there, enjoying the weather. Yeah, quite happy pootling along. Need a few more sales on eBay, but that's what I'm doing this morning. Hello, Pure Retro. Good to see you. Right then, $84.99 for that. I have to hunt around for boxes for some of this sort of stuff. I've got a load of boxes at the moment, but and I've got loads and loads of big boxes, but whether I've got one like that flat and that size, God only knows. Yes, I've got loads of trainers. I'll give you a quick preview. Like I say, I may do a haul video to try and spark a little bit of interest in the channel. Perhaps I'll just like fake some actual going around car boot stalls. I might just set up a table in the garden. So there's shinies. The amount of Converse I've got is unbelievable, really. But it's kind of like that. These are called Pure Whites, I think. Got nice Converse. I've had those before, but not for a while. A pair of Skechers here. We've got the new Skechers, which were by the boots. Here. Then so I've got those for 15, I think. They should go well. All these Skechers should go well. Standard Converse here. Got a pair of white Converse down there. Again, all high tops. I was checking out some Converse. There was a pair of what are they called? Not clogs, platform ones, but the soles were very thin on them. Pair of rugby boots. It's all shoes, but that's no bad thing. And I bought. Has anybody sold mobile phones? And feeding the beast. Yeah, that'll be me. Who's messed up what? Very erratic. Yeah, mine are erratic. Kind of. But my sales, I'm not surprised when it tails off because I know my effort has tailed off and goes up. But yeah, I'm fine with it. Gary, what are you talking about? I've got no idea what you're on about there. So yeah, I don't normally buy mobile phones, but seeing as this one was in a box, there was a bit of bartering going on with this one, I'll tell you. So it's in good nick. I would imagine 20 quid. I haven't tested it yet either. Oh, eBay. Well, I don't really know. So got that. I've got loads of stuff on here as well. I've got an iPod at Meccano. I've got things that were supposed to go on last week that didn't go on last week. Got PS2. I've got a test. I've got lots to do today. Just got to get it done. Right. I'm going to leave you a bit early because I want to get on and have a cup of tea. Hope you'll enjoy the nice sunny day today and have a brilliant week on eBay. Hope your sales are good. Avoid distractions. But try and stay polite. That's words of wisdom there. I'm never polite. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does sound a bit of a pain. Yes, that's what we like to hear. We'll end on that brilliant note. Another word of wisdom. Beat the gamers to it. Good stuff. Take care, all. I'll see you next week.